Hey there, guys. It's Mia here. I am so excited. As always, I'm so excited about this quick live message today. And the title is How to Package What You Know in 2026 and Why It Matters Now. Why it matters now. I've got four simple topics that I wrote down. And I'm Mia Redrick, business and life consultant. I got started in my company about 20 plus years ago, and I made a decision. I decided I wanted to go to work as myself. I wanted to build a business around my life. I wanted to design the work that I wanted to do around my highest level skill set. And today, fast forward, I've had the opportunity to work with hundreds of women personally, and thousands of women have used my systems. And I teach them how what you know is very valuable when you package what you know properly. And so, what we're going to talk about today is how to package what you know in 2026 and why it matters now. And I wanted to do this live because one of the questions that I see over and over again working with my clients, and I've never seen this really before, now that we have AI, right? So many people are using and leveraging it as a tool, which is awesome, to design their business or design their consulting or designing their system or whatever it is. And I've never seen a time before in the consulting space where I am reading sometimes more of what Chat GPT or Claude or Gemini is telling you to be versus you understanding that based on your gifts, your talents, your know-how, the problems that you know how to solve, you leading from the front with that skill and using all of your years of knowledge as the reason that you are meant to lead from the front and using these tools secondarily to allow you to get things done and implemented a lot quicker, but not being the voice of you. I want you to know that there's never been a better time than for you to be in the coaching and consulting and licensing space. Why do I say this? I say this specifically because there have been so many incredible shifts in the workplace, and I know you guys have all seen them. Your workplace doesn't look the same. And as a result of it, many of the women that I've had the opportunity to coach this year and last year, a lot of them are looking for something new. They're looking for greater freedom, more income, more control. And they realize as a result of a lot of dynamics that they've learned the control that they do not have in their business, or that in a second that their company could let them go. And coaching and consulting can create incredible options for you to be able to choose powerfully for yourself, the client, leveraging your gifts, your talent, your know-how, your experience. There has never, trust me on this, been a better time. When you think about what you've done professionally and the fact that you're either paid via salary, which is fixed, and I'll use an example, let's say it's $150,000, and maybe you get some kind of bonus twice a year based on your performance or team performance. And then you make the decision to become a consultant in the thing that you know, 20, 30 years plus years of experience. And now you can sell the exact same thing you've been doing for a salary for 50 grand as a consultant, working a lot less hours, having a lot more control, and you have three clients and you can replace your income. And you can make that decision to have double the amount of clients or more based on having the time now. See, there's never been a better time to be able to choose yourself, to be able to have the controls that you want. But let's be clear that building a coaching and consulting business comes with some things, right? And one of the things that I see all the time is that so many people are afraid, right, of taking the leap or jumping or wondering if why would someone hire me, or are the ideal clients out there for me? And that's why I wanted to do this live. I'm going to break down four simple things that I think will really support you. Let me make sure that I'm sharing this on all the platforms that I want to share it on. And you do me a favor during this time and share also with a friend who will benefit from this message, because good friends share. So do it right now. If you're watching the replay, be sure to also share this broadcast with someone that you care for. Just made sure I did that. Okay, so I'm going to jump right in, and here are the four things that I'm going to share with you. Number one, as it relates to how to package what you know in 2026 and why it matters now, is number one, you're going to package for the transformation. And a lot of times we have been selling. I see a lot of times people are just trying to build something based on a niche, or build a program based on information, where that people aren't interested in that today. Information is the easiest thing to acquire. You can Google anything, you can chat GPT anything, you can Gemini anything, Claude anything. So when you are thinking about packaging what you know in 2026, you're packaging for the transformation. And you being an expert, this puts you in a situation where you are the obvious choice. You see, your ideal clients want to work with someone who can get them there. They want to work with someone who's proven, who has the results. You know, the reason that my clients come to me and new people come to me every single day is because they've been able to see the track record of success that I create. And I want you to think about yourself. I want you to think about the results you're creating currently in the organizations that you're with the individuals that you have had the opportunity and privilege to share your know-how and your knowledge. Don't take these things for granted. Literally understanding how to take what you do and sell only the transformation to others is what will separate you from all the other people with beautiful titles that that AI has created for them, and it'll allow you to be the obvious and logical choice for people who need what you have. Am I making sense? Are you following me? Packaging for transformation is, in my opinion, one of the best ways to allow you to stand out. Let me explain. Not everyone can create results. Now, anyone can create a title, anyone can create a program, and anyone can do great marketing. Anyone can do a free strategy, a free strategy session. Anyone can do a free challenge, but not everyone can get you results. And what I want you to think about in 2026 is, what is it that you do that is a standout for you? Is the reason why people want to work with you. They want to work with you because you're you. They want to work with you because you can create results, not you, just the personality of you. They want to work with you because of your ability to command results in a consistent way. I say this to you, when I started my business 20 plus years ago, I only focused on results. And 20 some years later, I'm still doing exactly the same thing in business. And you can't stay in business for 20 years if you don't create results, by the way. Okay. And it's because my only focus always was on the client and making sure that I had ability to create amazing results for the client. And when you become known for the results you create, you separate yourself from everyone else that says they have likeness to you. They say, I do what you do. But the question is, what is it that you do that they can't do, right? And that is create results. Are you following me? Is this making sense? If you're following me, I want you to write, I'm following you. Number two, the second thing I want you to keep in mind as it relates to how to package what you know in 2026 and why it matters is, you want to position the buyer, not the industry. Okay. Is somebody listening? Okay. Position the buyer, not the industry. What do I mean by that? I mean, so many people are focused on positioning the industry. They'll say, I am a health coach, or this is my niche. So what? Who cares? Nobody cares. Okay. You position the buyer. The buyer has problems that they are looking for solutions for. And when you understand what those problems are, you're able to talk through what those things look like at a very high level. You're able to diagnose them so your ideal client sees you as the person that they need. So you can't speak to those things if you can't create a transformation. Does it make sense? Sometimes it's glossy and sometimes it's shiny. Sometimes it's flash, but it has no cash. I want you to understand this, okay, as you hear me right now. And I'm just speaking from my heart. And I know that this is going to support someone who is looking for truth. Position the buyer, not the industry. The fact of the matter is, it doesn't matter what the industry calls it. Who's the buyer? What's their problem? And position yourself right in front of that person whose problem you know how to solve. And those individuals will come directly to you. I'm a witness to this. Every single day we get DMs, we get inboxes from individuals who are dealing with some level of problem that they know I know how to solve, or they've seen that I've solved that problem or heard it, and there's a referral and they come to me. So what you want to do is make sure that you're positioning yourself in a way that allows your ideal clients to come to you 100%. Okay, are we clear? Number three, the third thing I want you to keep in mind as it relates to how to package what you know in 2026 and why it matters is, I wrote in my notes, price to value, not price your value. Price your value, not charged by the hour. So, well, listen, the reality is that my ideal clients come to me because I create tremendous value for them. My ideal clients understand that they are paying me for a transformation. They're not paying me to be in a program. They're not paying me to be in a course. This is not what's happening. They are paying me because they want a return on their investment. Now I'm talking about me. I want you to think about you. I want you to think about, why do your ideal clients come to you? They come to you because they have a problem. And if you know how to solve that problem, there's no reason to charge by the hour. My clients pay high ticket for what it is that I do. Why? It's worth it because I create results. And they're ultimately making an investment with someone that is a full solution. Now, hear me on this. You want to be a full solution for your ideal clients, and you want them to see you as the person that they go to get and create the results. So, when my clients come to me, they want to know how to package what they do differently so they stand out in the marketplace. They become the logical choice. They want to know how to price and value what they do at the highest level. Why should I be charging what should I be charging? Why is that the price? They want to understand psychologically how to walk the client through that price, not based on Google searching what everybody else is doing. They want to understand how to position themselves in the marketplace as the obvious choice. They want to understand how to close and sell. And they want to learn it from someone who is the model, the example of it. Okay? So I want you to think about what you do. When someone's working with me, it's not an hourly rate that you're paying me for. You're paying me for a result. And you want to have partnerships with people like that. When you work with clients who are looking for results that way, they're just completely different. For example, one of my masterminds, which is called Profit the Mastermind, it's for people who want to profit in both business and life. And we put the structures together for them to do exactly that. And it comes with a guarantee. My guarantee is, listen, you will hit six figures or double your prices within 6 months, or I work with you for free. You can't do that if you can't create results for others. Does that make sense? So a lot of times the reason the guarantees don't exist is because the person teaching you, the program you're in, the course you're a part of, isn't designed for you to win. If it's designed for you to win and you're working with someone who has an ability to create that result, the guarantee will reflect that. Are we clear? And think about this as it relates to what you do. You should only be selling and offering the thing that you know you can do like the back of your hand to create a result consistently for a client. If you're getting this, I want you to write, I am getting this. All right. That's my goal here. Number four, the fourth thing that I'm sharing with you today is how to package what you know in 2026, and why it matters most is that you are going to sell with clarity. And this is so important. I think what I see is a lot of people aren't selling what they have with clarity. They don't know why they're selling what they're selling. What they're selling, they can't actually stand behind. And that's why often the prices are low, because you figure if it's low, it's a service, that's easy to talk about. But if you're selling something for 10 grand or 15 grand or $20,000, they don't have clarity around why the price is the price. I'll give an example. I was on a group call with clients the other day. I have a client who is in the medical profession, and we went from a service-based model to her building a package that she sells for over $5,000. And as a result of our conversations, our consulting times together, one of the things that she has come to understand is, and to get clarity around why the price is the price. So you can't sell the thing you don't believe. Are we clear? Okay. You can't sell it. And so when you're working with your mentors and your coaches, one of the things that you have to understand is, why am I selling what I'm selling? Why is it that someone would value this thing for this price? Why should I not sell what I'm selling for less than this amount? Does that make sense? So you got to remember this, and I tell my clients this all the time. You are the first sale. And every single thing that I've ever sold over the years, I only sell things based on the results and transformation that I know I can bring. And am I the cheapest guy in town? No. But do I deliver results in a way that are magical? Yeah. Okay. And so what my clients are paying me for is an investment, right? It isn't to be babysat in a class or a course or be in a room of hundreds of people and never have the opportunity to have their mentor who they've invested with know their names or know what they're doing or see the nuances of what it is that they need to move them forward or to call them out or hold them accountable. So you make an investment so that you can support your clients on a deeper journey. And the reason that we charge a high ticket for it, and the reason that you're going to pay more for those things, is because you're going to get seen, you're going to get heard, you're going to get results. And results mean that you get a return on investment. Is this making sense? So a lot of times in the coaching space, it's so diluted in many cases because you have a lot of people who don't have the skill set to create results, or they have great flashy marketing, beautiful websites, and all of these things, but they don't actually have the thing that matters the most. And that is a proven track record that's consistent of success. And I hope that as a result of me sharing that with you, it really supports you. I'll give an example. I just recently announced I have a new event coming up in November 6th, 7th, and 8th, and it'll be in Baltimore. Profit the Experience. It's going to be an amazing event. And I launched it to my clients 4 days ago. No website. No website. Pre-launch, pre-sale, you get tickets 50% off. Simple as that. Why? I'm demonstrating to my clients you can profit in your business, and you don't have to do the business the way everybody else does. You can literally run this business based on what you know you're known to deliver, and you can still sell it without being glossy. Does that make sense? Will there be a website? Of course, we're working on it. However, what I love to show my clients is exactly how to do the thing that I know works, and that is packaging your results. What we just talked about, packaging the transformation that you bring, which are results, and understanding what to package and what you do and what you bring to the table. Number two, positioning your buyer and not the industry. We're not selling niches. Who cares? I'm a business coach. So what? Who cares? Nobody's coming to me because I'm a business coach. You're coming to me. The buyer's got a problem that they don't know how to package profitably in their business. They don't know how to go to market within 6 weeks and sell high ticket. They don't know how to sell. They don't know how to communicate consistently or have a sales back end process. If I can help you do that in a short period of time, it's life changing for you. And that's what the client is investing in. Number three, you price for the value. You price for the result. If I can help a client in 6 months sell six figures or more in their business or double their prices, that's what you're paying for. Okay. And I know that anybody else that's, let's say, that has the title of business coach can't necessarily create that result. So you got to think about what you do and think about how to position yourself. And number four, sell with clarity. And a lot of times people aren't selling with clarity. They don't know what it is that they do. They're trying to market like everyone else, and they're afraid to stand alone. Do it differently, sound differently, be differently, not have a web page and go live and sell an event, right? Selling tickets every day without a website, guys. Now hear me on this. You know, I say this to you because success is radical. Thought leadership is radical. Anybody could do it like anybody else, everyone else. But imagine deciding to lead from the front and to be the example. I hope that there is something that I said to you today that really supports you in understanding that you've got the goods, you already have the talent, the expertise, the education, the experience, and now it's time to go to market. And I'd love to support you if you're in that place of readiness. Readiness to me means, one, you have to be investment ready. Invest your time, your money, and your efforts into the result that you want, the outcome that you want. And if the mastermind, you're looking for a mastermind with great women who are running, July 15th, the next mastermind kicks off. And I'd love to have the opportunity to interview you. I'll post here somewhere on this thread the link for you to apply for it. Or if you want to just come to one of my live events and you're like, I just want to be in the room, you've heard about them, they're incredible. November 6th, 7th, and 8th, we have Profit the event, the live experience in Baltimore. I'm so excited to have the opportunity to be able to meet you and to support you and to support you around the results so that you leave Monday and you know exactly what to do to go live, right? So that's what my events are known for. And I've had a pleasure, it's been my pleasure to have the opportunity to speak with you tonight. I hope that this has moved you, motivated you, got you stoked and excited. If you have a question about either the mastermind and how it might work for you, just DM me, send a message here. Or if you are interested and maybe you're a client already and you know how epic my events are and the trust is there and you're ready to get a pre-sale ticket, you can. The tickets are half off currently, $2,500. Once the website is complete, then there'll be double that, $5,000 for the VIP ticket. So it's amazing. It includes 3 days of training, a high-level training event, as well as a girls' night out soiree on Friday night, and then Saturday, laser coaching only for VIP ticket registrants and the Profit Mastermind attendees. All right. So I love you guys. If you're interested, get questions for me, anything else, just reach out. I'm a DM away. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great and amazing rest of your day. Good night.
I have been working with Mia Redrick for a couple of months now. I come to this experience with a lot of education. She was speaking my language from day one. What has changed for me is with all of the education, with all of the training and workshops and private coaching and things that I've had, what I didn't have was a real understanding on how I could package these things, price them, and promote them so that I could monetize what it is that I do and what it is that I wanted to do. And now with Mia, I have an understanding of how to take my tangible and intangible gifts, talents, and skills and put those things in a package that allows me to serve other people and benefit from it.
I was stuck. I never thought of my knowledge as something that I could create it as a proprietary system. What is the value of that? For me, it is priceless. And I'm so happy I made the investment because I can now see how my business can be transformed and how I can be transformed as a result of this work. So I cannot thank Mia enough.
Before I met Mia, I was selling my product for a very, very low price, and I did not just believe in what I was worth. So I had to change my mindset. I had to change the way I thought. I had to start believing in abundance and expecting it. And so these are the things that I had to learn as Mia mentored us. Now I'm happy to say I'm selling my product for what it's worth.
Before working with Mia, I couldn't sell a $297 product. After working with Mia for about 10 months, I was pitching a $10,000 product to a company.